Hey everybody! Welcome to the second of our summer slim down strategies. I'm Priscilla Freed, and today I want to talk with you about something that you've probably heard said before. The idea that if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Well, never is this more true than when it comes to weight loss. So we're entering into a weekend, and soon we'll be entering into summer. Well, not in Colorado because it's just been raining nonstop, but everywhere else, we're going to be having summer. And so I know that many of you are thinking about, okay, I got to get into my sexy little shorts and my swimsuit, and so you're working on weight loss. And so for many of us, this is also a holiday weekend. So you really need to think about how are you going to plan to not gain weight this weekend. You really need to plan ahead for those special events, whether you're going to a barbecue or a party or hanging out at somebody's house, and there's just going to be a lot of food, a lot of festivities. Now, I'm not saying don't have a glass of wine or don't eat any dessert, but you really have to think about what you're going to do to make sure that you don't gain weight this weekend. Even if you don't lose, just don't gain. So here are a couple of tips that I can give you that I have found to be very, very successful. The very first thing that you should do when it comes to planning for this weekend is decide ahead of time what you're going to eat. So you know you're going to be going to a party tomorrow night, for example. What are you going to eat? Are you going to have dessert, or are you going to have some wine? What are you going to eat? I would encourage you to decide ahead of time and be okay with that decision. I would also encourage you not to decide to have all those things, but just pick a few of the things that are really treats for you, and then eat clean the rest of the time. Have a healthy breakfast like eggs or fruit and yogurt. We love USANA's NutriMeal, so a meal replacement smoothie. Or for lunch, have something light. Have a nice salad with some salmon on top, or something light, so that in the evening, if you know you're going to splurge a little bit, then you've eaten clean most of the day so that it hasn't just been a whole day of splurging, okay? So that's the first thing. The second thing I would encourage you to do is plan for your physical activity. So if you're going to be going to a lot of different events, a lot of parties, barbecues, things like that, make sure that you get out and exercise, so that you're burning off those extra treats and cheats. So whether it's in the morning that you go for a run, or you go with a friend, go work out, watch a YouTube video. There's so many great ones that you can do so that you have burned those calories ahead of time, okay? So those are a couple of things. Eat really clean and plan for your cheats, and also make sure that you get in activity every day this weekend, all right? Because if you fail to plan, you plan to fail, and nobody wants to plan to fail, right? You want to plan to succeed so that on Monday, Tuesday, when you step on the scale, you're like, all right, I didn't have a whole weekend where I sabotaged my efforts. All right, so that's my advice to you, and I look forward to seeing you next time.